More FM TV.
Now they're off and racing. Yeah, he's a big chance, says Si. Chocolate coming down the outside with Bloss. I still can't see Gaz. He's way back in the field, ample but McCormick. He's got no chance. I can tell you folks, Si's in front and he's cheering and they've still got 100 metres to go. There's a big danger next to him, Bloss. Keep driving, Simon. Keep driving, son. Bloss, danger. It's Simon and Bloss. The driver on Bloss is watching Si. Gaz is going to run way back in the field. He's down here on the inside needing all sorts of help. It's Si and Bloss. I think Si's going to win. Yes, Si's done it. Si's won the New Zealand Cup for the More FM Kids Karts and beaten Bloss. Gaz is still coming. Si, you can hear me. Gaz has only just finished now, bragging rights to you. Old Ample Bud has got absolutely nothing. You've driven a sensational first drive, buddy.
Now shut up and drive, 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 drive. Shut up and drive, drive, drive.
Well boys, your first drive, let's start with the winner. Si, how was that?
Oh, sorry, could you say that again? I missed that. Start with the winner.
Less of that, more of me. The fact of the matter, it was the old story. It was like the All Blacks last weekend. You know, we take a fall because we've got the big race coming up next week. I am in the celebrity race. Sadly, Si didn't qualify. So it was a bit of a trial today, but I've learned a few tricks. To be fair, what did worry me was a certain amount of spray coming back off the horse. So I was wondering exactly what sort of moisture it was, to be fair. But there we are. It was a big adventure.
The funny thing was, though, Mark, I mean, I'd finished, I think, when Gaz had hardly crossed the line, and I got to say, I feel desperately sorry for that little horse. That horse has never carried a load quite like that.
You were saluting 100 metres still to go. You were confident.
I was totally confident, yeah. I saw Flash, and I don't know, it's just this kind of like thing I have with horses. I saw his wee ear flicker, and that was my signal. Flash and I had worked it out. He said, I'll flick my ear, Si, you put the foot down. Well, I couldn't put the foot down, but I put the lead down, or whatever you call that whippy thing. I put that down, and off I went. Flash was awesome.
And the other thing, of course, is Flash realised that no matter what happened and where Simon came in the race, he was going to win by a nose. So he was very confident. The horse was extremely confident, and I think that helped. But come the actual race day itself, mate, when I've got the big horse, which is what I'm saving myself for, you know, anything over 4 foot high, I am going to be in there like Flynn. I'll be there, right out the front, and I reckon I'll clean up. I think I learned a few tricks today, to be fair.
What tricks did you learn, mate? Like what it's like to be last, and all those 10-year-old kids whipping your butt? Is that what you learned?
No, I learned how to get the old hips working, so I get my feet right up there in the stirrup position there, and my heart goes out to women who give birth now that I've experienced that. It's a very unusual position to be in, to be fair.
He couldn't get his leg up. I mean, that is tragic. You got a 34-year-old wife. Surely you can get your leg up for that. Mate.
Well, young Jacob Dunn, who's driving the number 1 over here, Gaz, that was his second drive and he smacked you.
He did, but he's a precocious child. I don't like him. I've often spoken about him. I said he's a bit of a show-off, that boy.
He doesn't think much of you either, so that's fine. Brilliant fun. No, and that is the best fun ever. I'm going to get me a horse now. Well, whatever those things are. They're not real horses, are they? But I'm going to get one.
No, I'm actually thinking of getting hold of a guinea pig and settling up. I think the smaller the better after this experience. They do go quite fast for little horses. I was quite surprised.
Well, Gaz, good luck Cup Day. Simon, you're retiring, 1 drive, 1 win.
Yes, I think it's best to pull out now while I'm ahead, although I'm thinking of starting my own event. I'm going to come down to Addington, train in the off-season, and so I'll be back next year if I'm invited.
Cheers, boys.
Shut up and and drive, shut up and drive.
Of help. It's Cy and Bloss. I think Cy's going to win. Yes, Cy's done it. Cy's won the New Zealand Cup for the Morafim Kids Karts and beaten Bloss. Gaz is still coming. Cy, if you can hear me. Gaz has only just finished now. Bragging rights to you, old Ample Bud has got absolutely nothing. You've driven a sensational first drive, mate.
We've had such a lot of fun over the years, haven't we?
Fun? You were great.
You're right. And I was